Welcome to Untitled. This is our unscripted internet show. This episode is brought to you by For You. If you could look into your DNA and figure out what it takes to feel and look your best, would you want to know?
I know I would.
Their website is www.healthbydna.com. And we looked into it. It's pretty interesting. And now let's kind of segue into the next part.
Which is not interstellar travel. Traveling faster than light speed is more far-fetched than creating a machine that could travel through time.
Because,
That's pretty crazy.
you should explain the...
Well, basically, all you need to manipulate time is something really fucking heavy. Like a black hole. The singularity inside a black hole is extremely dense and heavy. And that's why it can bend time and even light around it.
So the logistics behind this would be... The reason scientists think that there would be less problems, basically. Less problems for time travel than there would be for... Well, correctly time traveling than there would be for... moving faster than the speed of light.
Yeah.
Because moving faster than the speed of light, you unlock a whole new scale of possibilities that you need to uncover.
Yeah, like such as paradoxes. Not to mention colliding with a whole bunch of light particles at one time and not being able to see anything. Or use any sort of a radio system. Or radar. Or anything like that.
Yeah, the one thing that bothers me a little bit, like, yeah, you watch Star Wars and stuff, see them traveling at warp speed, which is the ship warping space really fast around it. And it's bending time and shit. So you're moving halfway across the galaxy in a matter of hours.
Yeah.
And and in warp speed, they're getting clear transmissions, clear, like, radio signals. That wouldn't happen. Yeah. Not at all.
No,
unless they're outputting the radio signal all over the galaxy at the same time.
The only contact that you would have with anything, other than smashing into asteroids because you can't see, is the people inside your ship. That's all you have. Because you're not going to be able to talk to anybody outside of your ship, because light moves a lot faster than radio waves.
Yeah. You'd be smashing into all the radio waves, intercepting any radio wave in your path. And it would all just be a jumbled mumbo-jumbo thing, pile of radio stuff that you can't make out.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with the radar thing, again, you run into everything in front of you.
Yeah.
Same with warp, but if you're bending space around you, there's no reason for it.
Yeah, it's not like it wouldn't be like moving through space really fast. Oh no, wait, I'm thinking about wormholes.
No, warp speed.
Warp speed is where you just pretty much put a hole in fucking space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You warp space around you, basically bend it, and then you fucking...
I could illustrate this beautifully if I had a piece of paper. But I don't. Give me that piece of paper. That Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur.
This is Bulbasaur. Let Bulbasaur be our example. So...
It's grid.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it. So, if you're in a ship, you have to move across the distance of this paper. Let's say that's the distance you need to move at. If you create a warp drive, which is just in essence creates a hole, you won't just drop out of the universe or anything. You'll be bending the time around it like this until the 2 points meet. And basically the distance in between my fingers is what you would need to travel rather than across the entire piece of paper.
That illustrated it very well.
Yeah.
That's basically warp. Now, time travel, the only thing you need to worry about is screwing something up. Well, there's two possibilities. You can either time travel and ram into a asteroid, or time travel and end up inside of the ground because the Earth wasn't there at that point in time.
Yeah.
Because
Earth moves pretty goddamn fast.
Because if you time travel, it's not going to be sticking with where you are on Earth. It's going to be where you are spatially.
Yeah.
So you need to predict where the Earth is going to be at that time. Predict where the Earth, or where you're going to be if you teleport back in time to that same spot that you are on Earth. You might end up 4 feet in the air. You might end up 400 feet in the air due to the Earth's rotation speed. So there's a lot of factors, but we could deal with those easier, a whole lot easier, than finding a whole new type of mathematics to deal with the light speed problem.
Yeah. And so basically what most TV shows and movies depict as, traveling faster than the speed of light, they just go, take me here. And then just nothing. And that's not what it would be like at all. For a second, let's just talk about the G-force of moving that fast would liquefy you.
Depending on where you are.
It would straight up turn you... I could pour you into this can.
Well, this is assuming that we have a pressurized field around the ship.
Yeah.
Like a magnetic field powerful enough to block any radiation hitting the ship. So you wouldn't die immediately.
Which is another thing. The long-term effects of solar radiation while out in space is just astounding. Because solar radiation, it pretty much just shreds your DNA apart. So...
Segueing back into For You.
We... God damn it. We can't even send a person to Mars without them dying from the amounts of radiation that they would be exposed to during the 9-month trip. Let alone, shooting across a galaxy or something. You would, and it's not like, it's just not like movies depict it in any way.
Yep, it would be really damaging. Unless you had all the technology to back up that type of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Star Wars had it correct. Star Wars didn't get everything completely correct because you wouldn't be able to talk to people outside of the ship.
Yeah.
But they did get the shields up and everything correct.
Mm-hmm.
Because you would need some type of electromagnetic field to protect you from solar radiation, gas clouds, any type of just energy hitting the ship while going that fast. Yeah. But again, they do warp speed. They don't do light speed.
Yeah. Now, let's talk for a minute about the effects of time travel. Mainly the problems with like what you said, being able to predict where the Earth would be during its rotation. Because, if you mess up, you're gonna hurtle towards the sun.
Or just pop up in midair, or in mid-space.
Or B, you're just gonna pop up in the Earth's rotation, but nowhere near the Earth. And what's another thing that could happen? Oh, you could appear right by Earth, and it could just suck you in and smash you into the ground.
Or the atmosphere, depending on how fast you are.
It would be
how far you are away
from it. It would be horrifying.
Yeah, it would be a pretty scary experience, especially if you're not doing it right.
Yeah, and then there's stuff like the butterfly effect.
Yeah, you screw anything up, there could...
kill a butterfly in the past, it could have detrimental consequences in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, what else? What else? We talk about aliens?
We were on the topic of time travel. Let's not segue into aliens.
All right, well, we hope you guys enjoyed.
Wait, I have another one. Another problem with time travel. Time ripples.
Yep. Illustrated beautifully in Red Dwarf.
No. Not that type of time ripple. What if you went back in time and it stayed open?
What do you mean?
Let's say you go back in time, it takes an enormous amount of density.
Yeah.
That could technically start a black hole.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it could. For all you know, you could appear at Earth and just suck in the entire solar system.
Yeah. So the density at which your machine is causing the wormhole would literally destroy the Earth if you didn't do it right.
Yeah. Just some food for thought.
All right. We hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you did and like the video if you do, or if you want to.
Don't forget to check out For You. We'll link their website in the description.
We will.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
I won't.